Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Paul from Respect the Tech, and about 2 weeks ago I did an unboxing for you guys of the Dell XPS 159560. I'll throw a link up here if you guys haven't had a chance to watch that yet. Anyways, between now and then, I was a real big fan of the actual style and look of the laptop. However, I did decide I wanted to give it more of a personal touch, so I went ahead and did just that. I threw a skin on it. One early afternoon, I sat down and I went on the Dbrand website. For those who aren't familiar with Dbrand, they do skins for phones, tablets, laptops, and gaming consoles. They allow you to customize them to your own favorite color, as well as different materials that they have on there. So I went ahead and made an order for the XPS 15. For the top, I decided I wanted to go with a black leather, and for the logo, I went with a true red, and for the bottom, I went with a matte black. The total for everything came out to about 47 bucks, which I paid for out of my own pocket. Dbrand didn't send me any of this stuff, so I'm giving you guys an honest opinion of what I think of the product itself. Anyways, as far as when the order was received to me, it took about 3 days from when it was placed to when it got to my home, and I will say I'm a really big fan of the packaging. It's real basic, but I will say that the box itself is really nice. You see Dbrand has a lot of designs here that just kind of make the packaging stand out a bit. And then on the back here we do get instructions for not bending for the postal service, just because you want to make sure that you don't have any issues with misalignment or air bubbles as far as removing these skins from the envelope itself. Now, as far as the skins go, they are placed in a clear plastic inside the envelope, and they are on 3M vinyl, and they're really easy to place. However, I will say my installation took about 30 minutes. I'm not going to blame that on them. It's real easy to put these on, and they're actually real easy to take off. So if you would need to readjust, you can definitely do that without problem. I will say that I think this probably happened to me just because I had my overhead rig pretty close to me, and I wanted to give you guys a video of me trying to do the installation. However, it took a lot longer than I initially planned, so I've just kind of given you guys some footage here of what it actually looked like as I was doing it. As you can see, I had to realign the film itself a couple of times just to get the right placement. But other than that, I think if I didn't have my rig set up right there, it wouldn't have been no issues whatsoever. And I will say that Dbrand does give excellent tutorials on how to place skins on the devices that you order for, so I will be sure to throw the one for the XPS 15 on the top here in this video. Anyways, as far as the fit of the skin goes, I will say I am in love with it. Dbrand has a big trademark as far as being the most precise fit on earth, and they aren't kidding. You can see here from the top to the logo itself to the corners, and it's just real precise and no complaints whatsoever. And it really shines when you look at the bottom of this laptop, because that's where you get a lot more holes and cutouts. You see you have them here for the screws, the speakers, the fan, and the rubber feet. And I will tell you that once you nail your fit, I mean, you're gonna be really happy with it. I didn't have any issues with air bubbles. Really, my big thing was just making sure I got everything aligned just right. So the installation is real smooth, and I will say it's real straightforward. However, I will say, as much as I like the fit and look of my skin, I will say I did have one issue with it, and that's finger smudges or handprints. I don't know if it's maybe because I had my fingers were really oily, or if I just maybe ate something greasy and I just picked up the laptop. Anyways, I do have smudges on the top of my skin as well on the bottom. I have been able to get them off. I just have to wipe it down. I'm just not sure how consistent this is actually going to happen on a day-to-day basis. Other than that, I will say that they have awesome products, and I will wholeheartedly recommend them to you guys. So if you guys are interested in customizing your personal devices, I'll be sure to leave the Dbrand link down below, as well as my social media. So be sure to follow me down below at respect_tech951, and also be sure to subscribe to me. That way you guys can get updates on all my future videos. And if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more stuff from me, be sure to hit the like button as well. Until then, this is Paul from Respect the Tech, and I'll see you guys in the next video.